Story number 6. Who is America's new enemy? Now, I'm going to go through a lot of headlines that made it in because America always is, there's always something to solve in every administration. When I was enlisted, we had to fight terrorism. Now we're fighting domestic terrorism. Some say that white supremacists are the new enemy. A Florida teacher has been placed on leave after telling students that he would be the best school shooter. So these now America's enemy is within its own country. So people are even saying the president is the enemy. So let's analyze this. North Korea fires 2 short-range ballistic missiles into the Sea of Japan. They don't seem to be listening. So is North Korea an enemy? How do we get everybody on the same page? Rashida Tlaib says Trump is scared of her and the squad. So even when you look at strategically how they're painting this administration as being the enemy, this is a big topic of discussion. Suspect in Capital One breach threatened to shoot up California social media company. Everybody wants to all of a sudden shoot up places and kill everybody. How did this come about? Is this the Bin Laden effect, or is this the fact that America has a problem within its own country of hatred and bitterness, and some people just want to take their pain out on their fellow Americans? NASA astronaut accused of stealing identity, accessing bank account of estranged wife while in space. Kind of makes you wonder, why would people do some of these things? Customs agent make unusual seizure of nearly 53,000 Chinese gun parts. Is China the enemy? Is Russia the enemy? Who is the new enemy in America? There's a lot of them out there, and some people are pointing the finger, but who actually cares, and who actually still is on the battlefield for the Constitution? Feds charge 80 people over massive online fraud conspiracy. 80 people. There was a story that surfaced in U.S. names Nigeria's in massive fraud investigation. I think these 2 stories are related. There's these Nigerians. I remember when I just got out of the military. I remember these phishing emails that I had in. I fell for one, thinking I'd inherited some money from my ancestors. But they get online, they're still putting out these phishing emails telling people that they've inherited money, that they're part of the military, and they finally busted or found they had tons of money. I think they had made over 40 million or something. So this is a big thing. Is Nigeria the enemy of America? Question. Or why does America have so many enemies? Marriott cook planned mass shooting at hotel. White supremacist gang members indicted in major Nevada sting operations. And we just saw this happen in Ohio recently, where some of these groups were making plots against Jewish community centers. How did this become such a big topic of discussion? Florida truck driver arrested for allegedly plotting to shoot up a church in Memphis, Alabama. Where is this behavior coming from, and how are people just becoming so radicalized? High school students seen in video giving Nazi salute while singing a Nazi marching song. If you don't read your history and you don't know how brutal of a regime the Nazi regime was, you maybe want to second guess why some people idealize these people. There are just some people who just do not care. And that's why this story is, when you talk about who is America's new enemy, where are they? Are they hiding? You see these people every day, not even know it? Very scary stuff. Hijacker shot dead after taking 37 bus passengers hostage in Brazil. Twitter took down nearly 1,000 accounts that it says were tied to Chinese government. like I said, is China the, how did everybody in this country all of a sudden become a target, even within their own people, become a target by their own people? I guess we could probably do more better working together, but there are just some people with natural hatred and natural beliefs that they are greater than you. California gang members laugh in court while receiving life sentences for attempting to murder a cop. So when we look at story number 6, and the reality of it is, how will we define the future of this country? How will the future define itself? Will we continue to have to battle with these negative vibes that are coming from somewhere? People being radicalized on a day-to-day basis. They're falling victim to their own conscious belief telling them that this is the way they should think and this is the way they should be. So story number 6, who is America's new enemy? That's why I set number 6. It almost made it to the top 2 because every week there's somebody plotting on something, trying to take somebody out, and that's why story number 6 has the ability to be a bigger story. You're the Mediator with me, Brian West. If you want to be a contributor, help out in any way, or check out the stories that almost made it in, or the stories that didn't make it in, you can check out our Twitter feed. All you have to do is visit www.method8inc.com, method80.com, where you can buy something, click on something, watch something, or just read something. I constantly have to get in the mirror every week and tell myself, you can do this. You can find the stories that are most beneficial for the greater good of the public. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to deliver. So if you want to help out, constantly trying to remind you that I'm just a mediator standing in the middle between the right, the left, and the news media. I just navigate the stories. The journalists, all the people on the front lines deserve all the credit. I just navigate the news, over 200, probably 200 or more stories every week, just for you, to keep you informed. So if you want to be a contributor, all you have to do is visit www.method8inc.com, method80.com, where you can buy something, click on something, watch something, or just read something, or just sponsor a program. Every little bit counts.
If you need help, then dial your operator.
Have no fear, fellow citizens. The Mediator is here.